Defense lawyers for James Whitey Bulger began calling witnesses for a second day at his federal racketeering trial. Two former FBI agents were called to the stand as the defense tried to bolster their claims that Bulger did not kill Deborah Davis and also that he was not an FBI informant. One of the former agents, James Crawford, recounted a meeting he had back in the early 80s with Olga Davis. It was shortly after her daughter Deborah vanished. She was the girlfriend of Bulger's longtime associate, Steve Flemmi. Olga Davis told the FBI that she believed that Flemmi was responsible for her death. She believed she had been murdered, but Debbie had not been found. So James Crawford and his partner, Matt Cronin, sat with Olga Davis and they tried to find out where she could have gone. Olga Davis also said that she had been led to believe that Deborah had a ticket to fly to Mexico. She had met another man and she was leaving Steve Flemmi. The FBI agents quietly searched records trying to find out if Deborah had caught a flight to Mexico, but could find no evidence of that. Apparently, there were no FBI reports filed on this matter. Now, there was testimony by another FBI agent today that there were concerns at that time in the FBI office that an FBI agent, John Connolly, who was the handler for Whitey Bulger, was believed to be leaking information, and other agents were concerned about this. So what the defense is trying to show here is that it was Flemmi and not Bulger who strangled Deborah Davis, and that John Connolly, the corrupt FBI agent behind the scenes, was trying to protect them. There was also some testimony from another FBI agent who said he reviewed Whitey Bulger's informant file back in 1979 and concluded that it was worthless, that it was filled with information that really was not helpful, and that he recommended closing Whitey as an FBI informant. Now, this goes to the heart of Whitey's claim that he paid FBI agents for information, he didn't leak information, and that he never gave them anything of value. But the government came back on cross-examination and established that Whitey Bulger was in fact briefly closed as an FBI informant between 1978 and 79 while he was under investigation for race fixing, and that would explain why there was not much information placed in his file during that same time period. The defense will continue calling more witnesses when the case resumes on Thursday, and of course the big question is whether Whitey Bulger himself will take the stand, and that's something that his lawyers have not yet told the judge. This is Shelley Murphy for the Boston Globe.